If you want to know everything that's going down with the finals update 6.9.0, but can't read because you're a light main, well, I got you. Stay tuned because we're going to go through the juicy tidbits of what this update has to offer. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, the first order of business is the new LTM, the heavy hitter mode. This is going to be freaking wild. It's 5v5, all heavies on suspended structures. You have a hammer, you have charge and slam, jump pad, goo, and grab nade. Absolutely bananas. This is basically Super Smash Bros, but in the finals. You can't really die from damage, but what damage does is it makes you have like more gravity effects or anti-gravity effects, and you just get knocked off the map. This looks so freaking dope. I cannot wait to see you out there on the suspended platform. And of course, this game mode comes with its own special rewards. And speaking of rewards, if you want to know something secret about the Twitch drops, stay tuned to the end of the video. When it comes to maps, there's two big things to talk about in this update. The Peace Center, or the map that was included in the team deathmatch from last week, is now in rotation. Oh my gosh, in TDM we can play that map. It was super dope and I absolutely love it. The next big thing is on Kyoto. Everybody, they changed how the water functions. You are no longer going to be slowed down by water. Thank you, RNGesus. One of the other big things that's probably pretty noteworthy is the end of the endless effects. There was some bugs that started in about season 3 that if you got pinged or hit with a tracking dart, sometimes it would stick with you forever. It was hella annoying, and it really sucked in certain game types. Well, actually, no, it sucked in everything. So they seem to have fixed that. You tell me if you find it, or did they fix it? And of course, what you all been waiting for, the nitty gritty when it comes to the meta. The first thing we could talk about is the ARN220. I would say this is a buff. They updated the recoil pattern to be the same for both magazines. So like for the first mag and the second mag now have the same recoil pattern. So it should feel more consistent. Next up here on the list is the FAMAS, which is probably a buff. They decreased the amount of visual recoil when firing it, and so now you can really just go straight beamage with this weapon. The next one is the KS23, and I have to say this is an absolute buff. They tried to fix some of the accuracy and bullet dispersion when firing from the hip and in different aiming down sights, kind of like everything, all of the above. So yeah, KS23 gets a buff. The next one is the M11, and they decreased the jitter at the end of the weapon's recoil pattern, effectively making it easier to shoot. And so yeah, M11 gets a buff. Now, the thing that we've all dreaded, anybody who was a light XP54 lover, or maybe you were wanting this, the XP54 gets a nerf. Well, I think it's kind of an overall nerf. What they did was they decreased the damage from 17 to 16, but they did increase the rate of fire from 850 RPM to 860 RPM. And I think what this basically means is that you may even have a faster TTK, but you will have to hit more of your shots and be more accurate. So I really think they kind of, with the changes that they made, they tried to set the ARN in a field of its own in the long range battles, that the XP54 might dominate the mid range, and really trying to bring that M11 back up in the close ranges. So when it comes to the patch notes, that's pretty much all I think is worth talking about, but I'll put a link to them in the comments. If you think there's something in there that I missed and I should have talked about, then put those in the comments. But let's go check out the store. Okay, so the first thing that we got here in the store is the Sizzle Core. Now, it looks like we're really coming in hot with a lot of the Ospu's gear for this round of the store, and it kind of coincides with, I think, the heavy hitters LTM. So this is really cool. I like this. It's only 850, and it is whoa, limited time offer, 21 days, a little bit of FOMO. Oh yeah, but this honestly is pretty dope. Next up, we have the tail of the tiger, and that's a nice little tail there for you furry folks out there. Again, only 450 with a 21-day limited time offer. And then we have the Hydro Slam hammer skin, and this, I'm just loving all this. I don't know about you guys, but I think this one is really rad as well. It's got this sick little pop clip charm, and it comes with a cool sticker. And the piece de resistance, the TJ can pad. I am 100 bajillion% gonna get this. This is absolutely dope. Take my money, Embark. And coming in at a very close second for what I think is really dope and super rad, it's the Thrummer Slammo skin for the Sledgehammer. This is freaking dope. The coolest part about this is the inspect. I mean, look, yo, give me a break, Embark. That's the inspect animation. 100%. That is so freaking cool. Aim down sights with the sledge, baby. And of course, for some honorable mentions, we have the Hard Fruit Theory, the Virtual Vortex. Look at that, baby. Let's go. Animation. Haha. The Hammerhead Havoc, the Bonkus Maximus. I hope it makes a noise. That's cool. That's cool. And another cute little kitty tail. That's it for this week's patch update. If you made it till the end of the video, here's the secret that I teased about the Twitch drops. They're here this week. They're super dope. And the secret is you can get them while watching me on Twitch. All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.